Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled Women Are Coming to a Wax Specialist Smelling Funky Downstairs. Let's get right into it.
And you do deserve to be ate out. You're delicious. You're delectable. You're hygienic. Because you use wet wipes, the ones that are good for the environment.
My husband, every time I get a Brazilian wax.
Oh, you poor thing. Let me get that purse. Women have enough burdens as it is. Come. Come along. You need to lay down immediately. Gently. Oh, let me take those. All right, and let me put this blanket on here. You are a wounded warrior, and so is she. I'll tell you that. She fought valiantly.
I'm fine.
You are delirious, and you don't know what you need. Hold on. This is the doctor's orders.
I'm fine.
Right here, a little bundle of chocolates. Goodness, you don't. You need this.
Thanks.
Can I see her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, Claudia.
Why are you putting the stuff away?
Ma'am, I feel like you're putting me in a position where I have to continuously tell you that that's an issue that you have. This is beyond going to the gym.
No, I just came from the gym. I'm trying to get my wax. I have vacation. My flight leaves tonight. And I need my wax done. And now you're telling me that you can't do my wax because of a funky issue. It's crazy because I've gone to other places. I've gone to European Wax Center and they don't have an issue. The phone's going off. This is so unprofessional.
I do apologize.
This is so unprofessional.
However, that is beyond. I don't know what. Maybe European Wax Center is a little bit more equipped than we are. However, I don't feel comfortable. I'm actually a CNA as well, and that is not just an odor. That's actually an infection.
Excuse me?
That's an infection.
I don't have an infection.
And I don't feel comfortable touching you in that area.
I told you I just went to the gym. I just went to the gym.
Man, that's not the gym. That's not the gym, ma'am. I go to the gym. That's not the gym. That's not the gym.
You don't go to the gym.
This is a very uncomfortable conversation for me. I'm not your primary
You
care.
don't go to the gym. I can tell by your body type.
Excuse me. I'm not going to accept insults from you. Because I'm not insulting you.
You haven't seen a gym.
Excuse me.
So
because you are embarrassed now, you're going to try to put me down.
You wouldn't know what an odor from the gym smells like if you don't go to the gym.
You are completely. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We cannot provide a service for you.
It's too late for me to book last minute anywhere else. Everybody else is booked. I got this off a Groupon.
Man, you need to go to the doctors. This has nothing to do. I don't even know why. You should not get on that flight.
This is crazy.
This is embarrassing. I hope you're not going to the man.
This place is embarrassing. You got this bum Easter grass. Look at this place. Look at this place. No, look at this place. Look at this place. I'm going to show you Groupon. Don't touch me.
Now, this video has been taken down by this lady who posted when I don't know why she posted this video in the first place. That was so embarrassing. Like, she really thought she was gonna get social media to agree with her that the girl should have just went ahead and waxed her anyway. But anyways, like I said, this video has been taken down by the lady and she's probably pretty embarrassed now, but it's a bit too late because it has started a lot of conversation online.
Have you all seen the video about the lady that went to get a Brazilian wax and mid-wax, the lady doing the wax had to stop, be like, I'm sorry, I can't continue. So the girl getting the wax pulls out her phone, starts recording, like she's going to put her on everything, right? Talk about, why can't you finish the service? And the lady had to tell her, because I can't handle the smell coming from between your legs. The girl was like, I just worked out. I just did this. And the lady's like, no, that is an infection. You need to go to a doctor. And the girl's just continuing to record. Like, you put that video on TikTok. Your vagina smells like that. And could you imagine? I thought my job was hard. I could not. I would die. I could not. I couldn't go down there anyway. I got something for you, though.
And you wonder why we don't want to eat the kitty cat. Because we don't know what the hell is going down there, okay? And from what I've heard, this is not the only time wax specialist has refused service to women before for foul odors, okay? Very foul odors. But what's surprising to me is, like the lady said, she couldn't read the room. She couldn't analyze the fact that you thought you were going to put that lady on blast, but you end up embarrassing yourself. Shame on yourself, okay? Give yourself one big smack. Just open up your hand and go wham to yourself, okay? Oh man, I think it's incredible that some people are so solipsistic, right? They have such a main character syndrome. They can't even tell when they're in the wrong. right? They can't even tell. They're so concerned about what you did wrong. They're not concerned about what they did wrong. Now, usually for women, this goes well, but this is an example of how being selfish could end up really bad for yourself.
You need to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor, get it checked out, get everything. There's clearly an infection. Get that taken rid of. And then get you a Yanni bar. Don't be washing your cookie with fucking soap or not washing it at all. I don't know what you're doing, homie, but you can get a Yanni bar. It like balances your pH and everything. You can even, there's other stuff you can do too. I know you smelled your vagina while standing there and you still went to get a fucking Brazilian wax? That's disgusting.
You guys seen the video of the girl who went to have a Brazilian and she smelled so bad that the esthetician told her she could not complete the service and she had to leave. There is more to this story. I'm an esthetician. I've been one for 6 years. If you watch the video, you'll notice that the girl gets very aggressive with her when she tells her she has to stop the service.
So you're telling me that I saw a video of a girl. She was in the middle of her Brazilian wax. Now, if you ever had a Brazilian wax, you're pretty exposed, like everywhere. So she's getting it done. Well, the person who's doing it, the waxer, had to stop midway. I got secondhand embarrassment watching this video. She stopped halfway because she couldn't stand the smell. She is, I think, trying to be nice and be like, hey, like you have a smell down there that's not like a normal smell. Like maybe she's alluding that maybe she has like an infection or there's something not normal. This is what she does, right? Like this is what, so she knows. The girl getting the wax is literally trying to record her saying like, oh, you're a horrible business person. How can you say that? She said that she just worked out. Maybe that's why she smells. And the other girl was like, no. That's not why you smell. You smell because there's something really, really wrong and refuse to continue on. And now thinking back when I've had them in the past, they don't wear masks. These poor girls. So they're like, and they're all up in there. So the way I got secondhand embarrassment from this video, like girl, and she thought she would post that being like, I got you, you're a horrible business person, no one's gonna come to you. Girl, that's the opposite. Like I would never post that if that ever happened to me.
Yeah, hold on. If you come in this bitch with Smamidia. Don't make me the bad guy. Don't make me the bad guy. Because I will tell you to take your funky ass on out here. You ain't coming in here like that. No, you're not. No. You leaking stuff that smells funky. I will tell you that I can't touch you because I don't want Smamidia. I ain't never gotten nope.
And you know what's sad about this? I understand where the girl's coming from, right? The one that just wanted to get the wax service done. She's probably been so smelly around people for so long, no one has ever told her that this is like an inconvenience for her. She's like, what? She refuses to believe it, right? This is the first time she's ever hearing it before, right? I remember when girls would say things like, I'll ask, they'll ask like, oh yeah, is it good? You'll ask, describing like they're for JJ. Is it good? I'm saying for JJ. What a word. Just because I don't want to use the other word. And they'll say, well, no one's ever complained about it so far. I never had any complaints. Never had any complaints. And in my mind as a man, we can't complain, right? I had one time an experience with a girl. She smelled awful, and she was beautiful. It just smelled awful. She probably should have took a shower. Like, she hooked up, she came over to my crib late night. I should have known better than to let her goofy ass in. I did, one thing led to another, and it was the Indoor Olympics, and it was just foul smelling, bro. And I couldn't tell her. Because somehow I knew that this was going to fall on me more than fall on the truth. Like, I knew I had to lie about it or just lie by omission. And so that's what I did. I just didn't say anything about it. I just ghosted her. Okay, so if she sees this video, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, okay? But, it's uncomfortable to tell a woman you smell, you stink, right? I mean, I've never told a girl this before. Maybe one time after like me and a girl got in an argument about something, I just brought it up. Like, you know what? That's why your stinks. You know, and she didn't like that too well. But I was telling the truth. I was just trying to tell the truth. And now I had the opportunity to do so, and it still didn't go well. You see why we lie, women? You see why we lie?
Keep your nastiness to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't be walking up in this bitch. Just no. No. And if I see something with pinchers like this that's related to a crab, I'll fight you after your antibiotics. Let me tell you.
As a wax tech, the number one question I get asked by friends, family, people out in the streets who find out what I do, literally anybody, is, well, what do you do if someone stinks? What do you do if someone stinks? Have you ever met somebody who stinks? What do you do if someone who stinks? The quick answer is yes, people stink sometimes. Sometimes people who think they don't stink, stink. Fun fact. Sometimes the baddest bitches have a little bit of poop in their butts. It's the truth. Sorry to tell you. Sometimes y'all girls who think y'all are just such clean girlies have little streaks back there when you bust it open. And what do I say? Most of the time, I don't say anything. If I'm being honest, I don't say anything. Unless it's just something crazy, out of the ordinary, I don't say anything. I continue talking. I do my damn job. That's what I do. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter.
So the thing about Brazilians is people are going to come as they come. They're going to come after gym. They're going to come after work. You can't control how somebody shows up. But what I can control is I can give you wipes and ask you if you'd like to freshen up, if you need to use the restroom first. But for the most part, when you're doing this type of intimate waxing, you just kind of know that it's not supposed to smell like flowers and perfume. It's normal to sometimes see poop. It's normal to see hemorrhoids. It's normal to see discharge. It's literally just what it is. It's part of the job. We wear gloves. Some of us wear masks. We make sure that everything is clean before and after and disinfected. And honestly, it's just like any other job. You get in there and you get out of there. I'm not there to sit around and smell the air.
I would have never posted that video. You gonna take your fucking ass from the gym straight to go get a Brazilian wax? Ain't no showers at her gym? And if you know you had an appointment, you about to leave town, which I don't believe, by the way. Why didn't you just skip the gym? I don't think so. Ill? I would have never brought myself on Beyonce internet with that. What is you doing? What is you doing? That is embarrassing.
She said skip the gym so fast, you wonder why she's overweight, right? She probably always skips the gym. I think it's kind of disgusting to know that the hygiene for a woman, adult women, is still this bad. Wait, they said that they smelled like, well, they seen like poop curdles down there too, right? The little poop crusties on a grown woman. It makes you think that, like, some people's thongs must be dirty, got stains on it, streaks on it, right? Like, what? Huh? A grown woman? I didn't even know this. I never knew this. But you know what? I worked at many jobs, and I worked at many gyms. And one thing I've heard from people who have to clean the restrooms, female restrooms, they always say that they're worse than the men, right? And you think you girls will take care of it because, you know, the sisterhood, stick together, sisterhood. And all you guys got to sit down, right, to go to the bathroom. But still, you don't care about the next person. So what happens? You pop a squat, you don't flush, you leave things all over the place, use tampons. You know, I think I'm going to live by myself for the rest of my life. The rest of my life, absolutely. I don't think I'm going to eat ass ever again. Now I can't get this out of my head. The poop curdles. What? The poop pebbles. What? From a grown woman? Oh, man. And she probably still got attitude. She probably still takes you on foodie calls. And she probably still holds out for 3 months in order for you to get something. This is what we're dealing with, ladies. This is what we're dealing with. You make us wait 3 months to see your poop pebbles. I hate this so bad. I hate this so bad. I hate this for us. I really do. I hate this for us as a community because if dating wasn't hard enough, just imagine the people servicing all the dating people, right? The wax people. Look, for guys, right? We got barbers, right? And if you have dandruff or if you're smelly, the barber will tell you. He'll help you. I mean, I've never even seen that. I've never seen someone get kicked out of a barber seat for smelling, So, yeah, we don't deal with something as intimate as that, but I don't know what to say other than this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And to find out that there's more stories about this and that this is common, right? Unbelievable.
That was not the flex that she thought it was. Gross. You don't go straight from the gym to go get waxed. Like, what the fuck? Why do people have to endure that shit?
Don't make me fuck you up, girl.
And as for me personally, I think I remember an experience with a young lady when I was like in high school, when I smelled the smell that, I knew something wasn't right. It was the worst fish smell you ever could have smelled, and I definitely got up out of there when I smelled it. But we all know that the vagina is a self-cleaning organ. Like, it cleans itself. It's supposed to, they say. But there is, natural stuff that women can do to take care of their body and their pH balance or whatever. But we know for sure that all women don't smell like this. It's just this woman here was probably, obviously had an infection.
Keisha Cole divorced her husband and couldn't forgive him for allegedly cheating, right? But every man since she left her husband has been dog walking her. If that makes sense, right? She left her husband probably thinking she had all these options. She don't got to take that. She don't got to deal with that. Cool. But look at where it has led her. Look at thinking you got all these options will lead you when you make poor choices in your past. When you don't have a good reputation and you don't make good decisions, it will follow you, especially in your love life. So women need to be very, very mindful when they decide to make certain decisions, especially in your love life, because you think I could do what I want. I'm going to get whatever man I want. And now look at her. She's out here, 43 years old, with a 25-year-old man who's playing with her. But remember, she thought she had all the options in the world, and now this is all she can get. This is why I tell women and encourage, be intentional in your younger years, make a decision in your younger years. That way you can just settle down and find love then. You don't gotta be out here 40 plus going through all this on the internet.
Seems like. But you would think that she wouldn't have to deal with that because she's Keisha Cole. She's a attractive, famous woman, right? Because everyone knows fame makes you more desirable, right? So shouldn't her sexual market value be higher, right? Her SMV, shouldn't it be higher because she's famous and she's attractive and she's rich, right? But turns out for women, being famous doesn't do anything for you. Sexual market value, unfortunately, does nothing. Especially because now, if you look at your peers as a woman, as other millionaires and so, you got to realize that these guys have a lot of real options. See, a woman have the illusion of infinite options, right? The illusion of infinite options. But it doesn't really exist. It appears like the options are limitless. But what it is just that there's a long line around the corner of men that's willing to sleep with you, but not date you. Now, I'm not too sure why we're talking about this after we just talked about the wax specialist and women smelling funky downstairs. But to address what this lady in the yellow was saying, I think it's really interesting if you look at it that most boss babes actually have a hard time with dating as they're rich and famous, even if they're attractive. Look at J-Lo. J-Lo's on her third divorce, and now she's in her 50s, and she believes that this is a new beginning for her. New beginning where, J-Lo? Okay, where? You can't get it right with 3 different men. A lot of them had status and money. Where do you think this is going to go? Do you really think the options are going to get better for a woman that's thrice divorced, 3 times divorced, and, you know, doesn't have that femininity that a woman who deserves to be married has. Like, my brain is farting right now. I'm just like, I'm trying to compute the girl math, but it just does not compute. And I feel for a woman, I really do, because we sold them, not we, but society sold them a bunch of lies that they could have it all and they could have it later, and neither of those things are right. They can't. Okay, you can't have it all, and you definitely can't have it later. You better get it while you can. And, you know, I don't know when women are going to start telling other women. Like, Keisha Cole should be coaching other women. Hey, look, get married in your 20s, girl. Like, do it the right way. But because misery loves company, they're not going to say a goddamn thing. Not at all. Not at all. They're going to let you suffer, even though they can help. Right? Because what they say, men, we help younger men because we see ourselves in them. And women don't help younger women because they see them as competition. Yeah, that explains why there's 6-year-old women getting BBLs. Yeah. Google that, right? Go on a rabbit hole looking for that. 6-year-old woman with a BBL. Anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you over there.